Welcome all you handsome bastards and classy ladies to a video game that I had been wanting to bring to my channel for the longest time. I even toyed with the idea of bringing you the PlayStation 2 version that I have and still played to just recently, but I felt like the video quality just didn't do the game justice. And then I found out that this excellent HD remaster version was being released, and as soon as I got my hands on it, I had to bring it your way. Now unfortunately, I was plagued by internet connection issues for the last week and a half. I went through some provider changes and got royally shafted in the process, so I've been out of action for about a week and a half to 2 weeks now. But I really do sincerely want you to sit back, relax, throw your feet up and enjoy. Final Fantasy X is one of my all-time favorite games. Sorry, I just love that music. I had to zone out for a moment and just let that piece play. It's one of my favorite games that I've ever played, and it's one that I've been wanting to share with you guys as a series on my channel for so long now. So I really do want you to sit back, relax, throw your feet up and enjoy. Get yourself a cup of tea, coffee, hot chocolate, whatever your relaxation pattern is, and just enjoy this video. I'm going to make it a long one. And I'm going to stop rambling now, and I'll see you all after the excellent intro.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
For those of you who might not know that piece of music, it was called To Zanarkand. It is to this day one of the most beautiful pieces of music I've ever heard. In case you're wondering, the music sounds a bit funkier than what you remember from the PlayStation 2 days. This game, for the HD remastering, they actually redid all of the soundtracks to the game. So in essence, they're kind of new. Sup, people? I'm going to talk to the children first.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Now here's something that I want to address nice and early. Now this guy, officially, his name is meant to be pronounced Titus. Which, if you ask me, is an incredibly silly name because it doesn't sound badass in the least. You know, what's your name? Titus. It sounds like I have a small penis. No, it doesn't work. I'm going to be calling him Titus, even though it might be incorrect. I just wanted to address that right off the bat. I'm aware his name is Titus, but as far as I'm concerned, it's Titus, because that sounds less ridiculous.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
Thanks for the autograph.
You know,
Hey, show me how to play. Your floating house, it's cool.
why, thank you. Yes it is. I gotta say, these kids are less annoying than what I remember them being. I won't lie.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Great as ever. Thanks.
Ah,
Yeah, we're cheering for you.
Derek. Great guy. Good luck, thank you.
I've been a big fan of yours from the very beginning.
I won't let you down.
Thanks.
Good luck, thank you. Now this little guy here is, well, I could give a bit of a spoiler. The symbol on his back you're going to recognize on one of the Aeons later on in the game.
Tonight, it's very important. The game tonight, it's very important.
And I do believe you're very important to the overall plot. Haha.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Oh dear God, those were the two most annoying voices I've ever heard in my entire life. Can I have your autograph? No, you fucking can't have my autograph. And thanks for telling me where you're sitting. I now know where to avoid.
Can I see inside next time?
I am not inviting a strange child into my house. The last time I did that, I got into all sorts of shit.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Yeah, because it's not like those kids are going to get killed by a giant monster from the sea in a couple of minutes. No, sir. No, that actually... Yeah, it's going to happen. Gotta admit, Zanarkand looks beautiful with the whole HD remastering thing.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jacked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Okay, just wanted to let Zanar there do his little voiceover before I moved on to the next area. Didn't want to cut him off, you know, didn't want to be rude. Plus, he's got a pretty awesome voice. That man is born to be a commentator. You can't do anything else with a voice like that. Oh, my adoring fans. Oh, how I love you all. It's true.
Hey, I'm gonna be late.
Scoozy.
Hey, let go of me.
It's tough being adored. Can't blame him though. I'm a beast. This might seem like a random observation, but I can't help but feel like Titus kind of breached Blitzball rules when he left the Blitz sphere. You know, he, as far as I'm concerned, he was out of bounds. But I suppose I got bigger concerns going on right now than to worry about the rules. Okay, that piece of music you just heard in that cutscene, by the way, it was called, oh, is it Otherworld? I think it's what it's called. Yeah.
Orin! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
As if you haven't already guessed it, Orin's a badass. There's literally no other way of describing the man. He's just all-round badassery incarnate.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the? Huh? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look. We call it sin.
Sin?
Take it. A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it.
See, what did I tell you? Orin is just an all-round badass. Simple as.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Alright, slice and dice. Overkill. You gotta love it. I gotta tell you though, I'm going through a major nostalgia trip right now.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
In other words, just cut the ones ahead of you. Ow. Alrighty, go for the middle. It's just, even his attacks just feel like they hit for it. They just feel like they pack a punch, you know? One thing I am majorly curious to know, did you play the original, well not the original, but you know, Final Fantasy X when it was originally released? Did you play it? I must have played this game from beginning to end about 6 times, maybe? Yeah, about 6 times I would say. And I never got tired of it either. It's just that good. I know it's not for everybody, but I love it personally. The characters, the music, the story, it's just ticks all the boxes for me.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Alright, overdrives, which are basically your limit breaks. One thing to note about this boss fight, by the way, he can't actually physically kill you. I know his demi attack looked like it packed a punch, but it actually didn't. It can only ever do a certain percentage of your overall health. Alright, just gonna do my overdrive. 4 seconds should be plenty. That's a badass overdrive. So yeah, he can literally, all he has is demi, and he can only hit you for a certain, I think it's like, I don't know, I think it's like 40, 20, 30, something percent anyway, of your overall health. So he can keep on hitting you, but theoretically he'll never be able to kill you. Alright, Titus's limit break. Got it. Alright. So you pretty much just gotta lop away at this guy. You notice his tentacles will just fade away. There's something about the Japanese and tentacles that I don't get it. They're fans of them. I don't. They creep me out. That's just me. Although I think the internet kind of dedicated itself to making tentacles even more creepy than they already are. At least I really hope he can't fully kill us with his demi attacks, otherwise we are in deep shit. But one more hit and he should be gone. Because I think they just wanted him to look scarier than he actually is. And Oren gets the finishing blow. Oh, it looks quite sad. And thus dies the first Sinspawn of Final Fantasy X. It is by no means the most terrifying of the lot. They get worse as they go. Or better, depending on how you want to look at it. Alright, save up. Later on in the game you get to use the spheres to play Blitzball, but right now I'm just going to save her up. And get a move on with our next fight. They also restore your MP and HP, which is pretty handy. Kind of eliminates the need to sleep at inns though.
What are you laughing at, old man?
Oren, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
Even though Titus has quite an annoying voice that does grate after a while. He's by no means my least favourite Final Fantasy protagonist though. Alright, his wings are flickering. That's never a good thing. That generally means they're building up to some sort of extra strong attack. So, fuck him! Ow. Oh, no you don't. Okay. For a second there, I thought I wasn't getting another move, and I was like, alright, yeah, yes you do. There we go. But yeah, he... you know what, he's not my least favourite, purely because, yeah, he's got an annoying voice, but...
This could be bad. That! Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
I'm actually going to ignore the flickering wings guy and just keep attacking the barrel. You gotta hit it 5 times and then it'll drop. Yeah, you just kind of have to take it on the chin when they hit you with the spines. Oren though, he's got over 1000 HP, so I think he can take the hit. Alright, one more hit and this thing's gone. But you know, Titus at least is kind of a happy-go-lucky, chirpy, take it as it comes kind of guy. He's not a moody or broody protagonist, which is kind of the norm for Final Fantasy. There we go.
Sure. This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
Hey. Hey!
My old man?
So yeah, when you think about it, you know those 3 children that he was talking to earlier, that he agreed to teach how to play Blitzball? They're dead. Dead as the dodo. In fact, there's a whole lot of dead people.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone, beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Anybody there? Aaron! Hey!
Because when giant monsters transport you to another place in time, they have to be dicks about it and drop you into an abandoned sunken temple. Because that is just how they roll. Alright. For those of you who might not know, this is called Baaj Temple. Baaj is B-A-A-J. Which I'm going to go ahead and pronounce as Baaj. I'm not going to lie, there's going to be a lot of cases where I'm just going to be doing my own interpretation of how things should be pronounced.
What do we have here? Nope, can't read it.
It's all jibber jabber to me right now. What that is, it's the Albed language. It's pretty much just a language they made up for the game itself. They didn't do anything too complicated. They literally just took the current English alphabet and then replaced, if you took the word and, they would just replace A, N, and D with just 3 other seemingly random letters to make up a new language. It's pretty cool that they made up a new language, and it's also incredibly lazy. But about it, if you finish your game and then you start a new one, you can use this little gizmotron. It says find Albed primers to help you decipher the strange Albed language. Sikten dra Albed something wadiyada paki ul milg. Milf milg. Use previously saved Albed primer data to synthesize a new Albed primer. Yada yada. So in other words, you can pretty much take an old save file, load it up, and you'll have all of your Albed primers from your complete walkthrough, so then you'll pretty much understand everything that the Albed say from that point on for the rest of the game. It's handy enough. It's really just something for completionists, which I can kind of be sometimes, but in moderation. In moderation, people. I'm also thinking about uploading some more Thief videos. I did start playing Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. I'm gonna be honest with you people, I'm disappointed with it. And I don't like saying that because I absolutely love Metal Gear Solid, but I'm disappointed with it. So I'm not entirely sure if I'll go ahead and upload it. It's an incredibly short game. I mean, it should only be between an hour to 2 hours in length. So it should only be as many videos as, let's say, The Last of Us Left Behind. Excuse me, my throat's killing me. I've been doing a lot of talking this week. I've already said this, I think, but I got the team manager position, so I've got like 16 people working underneath me, and I'm always talking all day, every day. All I do is just talk now. My voice is gone. So, favorite Final Fantasy game? 7, 8, 9, 10. Mine's between 8, 9, and 10. I vary. Actually, it's between 6 to 10. that whole spectrum, that whole range. Hey, you gotta give the guy credit. He didn't tuck tail and run. He said, fuck this, I'm taking these guys on head on. Whoa. Haha, swing and a miss. Now something nasty's about to happen. Because when life shits all over you, it just thinks, nah, you haven't had enough, and it shits on you some more. This guy has 32,000 health. And he punches really hard. But don't worry, you're not expected to kill him. Also, he can't kill you. He can only ever hit you for 50% of what your current health is. See? So it looks like he's a heavy hitter, but he isn't. He's actually a kitten.